Okay, y'all. This is the first Dragon Ball Z ranking video. This is just for the first ranking that I have. All right, it's the top 10 the strongest fighters of all of Dragon Ball Super. All right, this is Super and no Zeno. I ain't putting Zeno in it or none of that stuff. But I have to make this video because I started YouTube just because Akira Toriyama, he died, and man, growing up, Dragon Ball Z got me through a lot of hard times. I was abused. My mom was in an abusive relationship and shit growing up. You gotta acknowledge what the man did for me. You know, he got me through some hard times. I watched Dragon Ball Z and Toonami and Nicktoons and stuff like that when I was in middle school and stuff, man. And even before that with GT and stuff, man. My uncle watched that and all kind of stuff, man. So rest in peace to Akira Toriyama. He did his thing, and he did it till he died, and that was that, on some respect stuff. So I have to make this video for y'all, and I felt it. I'll have to get this out to my fans and shit too, so they know where's his mind at when it comes to power scaling. Dragon Ball Z. This is what it is right here. Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super. All right, I got the hat on, Goku hat. I got my Goku drip on. I got y'all, and so man, it hit me hard too, man. Trust me, it hit me hard too. But top 10 characters from Dragon Ball Super. Alright, this is including the movies, the previously movies, the Broly movie, and the the superhero movie, the one that was, the animation was a little off. If they made the Dragon Ball superhero movie like they made the Broly movie, that movie would have been a lot better in sales, I feel like. But that's just me. And more people would have went to see it. But here's the list, alright? And I got a Dragon Ball Z villain at number 10. I got, Kid Buu, man, cause man, Kid Buu was he was sending planets away in an instant, and then he would move to the next planet, and he'd tear that shit up, and then they would be gone. He just shoot a key blast, regenerate, go to the next planet, shoot a key blast, regenerate, and he even went to he went into the other world, which is where people go when they die. He went into other world, which is heaven, or and he went to go kill the people he already killed, because he's a being who can do shit like that. And he went he went there, and he went to go re-kill the people he already killed. This guy is a demon. He don't play games and stuff, y'all. That's why I have him at number 10 and stuff, man. And Goku and Vegeta had a hard time. They almost lost for real. But Plot came in and saved them and stuff. Toriyama was like, man, it's Goku's time. But man, if you've seen the fight, they were gonna be done, because Kid Buu kicked that Super Spirit Bomb back, and Goku was like, hey, I need some wishing to come through, and get my energy back up. Super Saiyan, he went Super Saiyan. He was like, and we can come back and push that bitch down on Super Buu or Kid Buu and beat him. And yes, I believe that Kid Buu is stronger than Super Buu. It took the efforts of Goku, Vegeta, and Fat Buu to basically stop him, and basically everybody, because they had to put the energy into the Spirit Bomb and put your hands up and stuff, and just put it there for us, And he was a bad villain, man. That's why I got him at number 10. Strong guy. Number 9, I got Frieza, because when Frieza died, well, he didn't die. He did. He got killed by Trunks. After Goku tried to defeat him, and Goku did win that fight, but he didn't put him down for good. And Trunks came and sliced him up and did his thing there. And he was gone, and then he got wished back to life with the Dragon Balls and Dragon Ball Battle of Gods movie, and then Dragon Ball Resurrection of F. Frieza, that movie's the one he came back in, my bad. But, he came back in that movie, and he learned a new form, because before, Frieza never trained a day in his life, and he was just strong, because his race is powerful beings. They just wipe planets out just because, and they terrorizing the other people and enslaving other people, and making them submit and stuff like that. They're fucked up people, but man, they're strong too, powerful. powerful race. They can even breathe in space, all kind of stuff. But Frieza, he's like the iconic villain for Dragon Ball Z. You ask anybody in the community, they're like, who's the most iconic villain in Dragon Ball? They'll be like Frieza, 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 Frieza. Personally, I like Kid Buu more, but Frieza's been there since like I said, Planet Namek, and then like he got resurrected and he learned the golden form, and with that, he was keeping up with Super Saiyan Blue for a little bit, but then Super Saiyans they just keep getting stronger and stuff, man. You can't sleep on them. That's why I have Frieza at number 9, and then I got Jiren the Gray at number 8. That might be low for some people, but for me, yeah, he's that low, because before Goku got the MEY, the autonomous ultra instinct or whatever, Jiren was putting in work on him, easily too. But I think the other people above him can give Goku a harder fight or even beat Goku. With the Ultra Instinct. Without it, Goku couldn't beat him. But with it, Goku could have won. But he had to get help from Frieza to put him down and stuff. So I have to throw some respect on his name. And Jiren was like the last guy. It was like Universe 7 versus Jiren. And they were like, man, we gotta hold the fuck down, or we're gonna all die. And even Frieza was on his team, and he's like, man, I don't give a fuck, Frieza. We ain't gonna let our universe go. And Frieza was like, all right, man, let's put this nigga's lights out. And that's what they did. If you saw Dragon Ball Super, the end of Dragon Ball Super, Tournament of Power, you know what I'm talking about. You're like, yeah. I got Jiren the Gray at number 8. And then Vegeta, I got Vegeta at number 7. Because Vegeta did get stronger, man. Manga spoilers. I never, read the manga myself, but I heard news and all kinds of stuff. Vegeta has a new form. It's Ultra Ego. He's like using the divine, God of Destruction key. So he ain't playing games anymore. He's in contention with Goku still. That's why he's at number 7. I think he can handle, in that form, he can handle Frieza, Jiren, and Kid Buu. But man, I ain't using the other Frieza from the manga and stuff, y'all. I ain't using Black Frieza, because Black Frieza only did one thing once. Maybe he was lax, maybe he wasn't, maybe he was going all out when he did what he did to Goku and Vegeta. I ain't gonna say too much else, but yeah, I'm using just Golden Frieza. When I have Frieza at number 9, it's Golden Frieza. Just keep that in mind. And then Vegeta, it's Ultra Ego Vegeta at number 7. Number 6, I got Goku. Goku's he's a strong guy. He's the main character. You might think I have him higher and all kinds of stuff, but man, it's just the truth, man. It's Dragon Ball Super, and Goku needs new heights to climb. He needs to beat new people, beat people who are stronger than him, so he can grow. That's his whole story. That's his whole life. That's who Goku is. He battles an opponent. He gets stronger. The next one comes. He battles. He gets stronger. That's how I see my life. I like adversities. I just hey man, let's go to the next one, man. I'm still here. I ain't done yet. Let's go to the next one. You don't dwell on stuff either. Goku don't do that stuff. He's and when Frieza came, he was kind of lax when he came back the second time. He was he let his guard down, and Frieza ended up destroying the planet. But then he came back. He was like, man, I'm gonna fix that mistake, and I'm gonna make sure Frieza dies. And he's like, I know, Vegeta, you need to get your revenge on Frieza, but man, yeah, kill this nigga, because he's trying to destroy the world and stuff. And Goku goes to work, and he's at number 6 with his, Ultra Instinct form. I'm just using the anime mostly, alright? I'll let you know some spoilers and stuff like that, but man, as of right now, I have him at 6. And then, top 5 now. I got Gohan at number 5, y'all. Hey, you're gonna be like, man, Young Bull's cracked out, or Chief Bull's kind of, cracked out. He don't know what he's talking about with this one, but man, I do. Gohan is a beast, man. And that's his his transformation name. He's a beast. You know, when Gohan was like a teenager, he took down Cell and he ascended to a new level that nobody else thought he could. They were all stunned. They were like, man, Gohan stunting on us. Because at first he was, getting dogged by Cell, and then, 16 had that little speech with him and told him, basically protect the world because it's a beautiful place. And then Gohan was like, man, this shit pisses me off. You killed a good man. Like, that shit's fucked up. And he went to ascended to Super Saiyan 2, and he handled business after that, basically. And he held down for the Earth then, and then he tried to against Super Blue, but man, Blue was built different, though. So, yeah. I got like Cell Max even like weaker than Kid Buu. That's me though. He wasn't that threatening, but he was threatening. Like the only person there who could beat Cell Max was, Gohan in Beast form. And yeah, he handled business. He stood on business and did that. And that's why I've Gohan at number 5. And amongst things that I've heard, and Goku and Gohan are doing some things in the manga. I ain't gonna try to get too deep into that because, man, I don't read that manga. The ones I read are Jujutsu Kaisen, One Piece, and like Fairy Tail 100 Year Quest and Demon Slayer 2. I'm still reading that one. Like, and there's other ones I'm reading, but those are the ones that I'm really like caught up on and almost done with and things like that. Trying to get into more though. And then number 4, I got Broly. Man, it's like he's being groomed to become the next God of Destruction, and I think that's a good path for him to go on. Because, once he learns how to control himself and he ain't running around just, fucking people up just because he's mad, and he can control his anger and stuff, he would be the great fit. Like, even Vegeta, Vegeta's kind of a good fit for it, but man, it's Broly who should really be that guy. If anything happened to like Beerus or anything, for me, I would be like, man, make Broly the next God of Destruction because he's strong. He's really powerful. Like, if Goku and Vegeta have to do fusion on you, man, you're built different, man. You're like too strong. Like, man, niggas had to go blue, and that wasn't enough. Then they had to fusion. Gogeta on his ass. Yeah, he's up there, man. You can't downplay it. It's Broly, man. It's from the OG stuff, man. He was fucking in the OG stuff, man. He's slamming people's heads into shit and made Vegeta bitch out and all kinds of stuff. But, that's what Broly did, man. Broly likes to fight people, but he's getting his mind in check so he can like use his powers more effectively and be more, I guess, cognizant when he's like fighting, and he ain't just on a rampage like a berserker. I'm at number 4 though, man. 3, I have Zamasu. Zamasu is the guy who went back in time and or went into Trunks' future and messed it up, and then he went back in time to the current timeline where Goku was, and Goku Black, and then Zamasu was like a Kai from I believe the 10th universe, and he killed his master, took the time ring, and then tried to trade bodies with Goku, and then he got in contact with his past self, the Zamasu arc. If you're a Dragon Ball Z fan, you're watching this, hey man, you know what I'm talking about, or not a Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super fan, and you watching this, you know what I'm talking about. Zamasu, he did fusion, like I'm talking about Fuse Zamasu too, y'all. Like fusion Zamasu, yeah, man, he's like up there like that, because even Vegito Blue couldn't do anything. They put on the Potara earrings for that fusion, and it lasts longer than the Metamorian fusion, the fusion dance. He even he couldn't get that show done. They had to call in Zeno, the leader of the multiverse. He can eliminate universes in like a snap of a finger. Like, he's that type of powerful. So yeah, I got him at I got Zamasu at number 3. And then number 2, I got Beerus, the God of Destruction, the destroyer of the 7th universe. All right, and he's up there because he stands on some business, man. He don't play games. He cuts worlds in half, like well, this side of the planet made me some good food. This side of the planet made me some bad food. He's gonna kill the people who made him the bad food and keep the good ones. And like, he's a god of destruction. You have to have a balance of things in the universe. It's like that. You create, you live, and then you destroy things, and like that's his job. He destroys the things that are like unnecessary and whatnot. He ain't going around just killing things. And if you prove yourself that you're like worth, existing for, like humanity is worth, continuing. We don't need to be eliminated and whatnot. Like Beerus will take note of that and be like, "Oh, you monkeys are kind of like dumb and stuff, but at least you can make some good food and stuff, man." He held back against Goku a little bit too, man. That's what I'm saying. Like he's gonna show us one day like how strong he really is. He's gonna fight like Frieza in the manga, or like Gohan or Goku. He's gonna fight somebody strong, and he's gonna stand on business still. He ain't gonna. I don't think he's gonna lose. And the only person who can beat him is the number one on my list, Whis. The angel of Universe 7. They basically advise the god of destruction on how to do their job. If they're going around destroying too many places, or like Beerus, like he sleeps for like hundreds of years. He's like, "Man, get off your ass and start destroying shit, because man, you were supposed to destroy like that planet like a million years ago, but you're still fucking sleeping, man. What are you doing?" They're like the parenting guy, like, "Man, get up there and do your job and shit." And he's like fast too. Like Goku and Vegeta, they couldn't even hit Whis, and like even Beerus can't. And he hits Beerus and he knocks him out for a nap. Like, and that's Beerus. Like nobody else can touch Beerus like that. If you're hitting Beerus, he's gonna like punch you back type shit. But Whis can just hit him in the neck and like put him to sleep. He's the strongest guy, like as far as angels go and all that stuff. No, I mean Grand Priest, if you want to zero Grand Priest. But man, I excluded those guys because just based off of what you've seen in the anime and stuff. That's what it is. I'll go through the list real quick again without the extra. Number 10 I have Kid Buu. Number 9 I have Frieza. Number 8 I have Jiren. Number 7 I have Vegeta. Number 6 I have the GOAT, Goku. Number 5 I have Gohan. Number 4 I have Broly. Number 3 Zamasu. Number 2 Beerus. Number 1 Whis. And yep, that's the video. And again, rest in peace to Akira Toriyama. He was a great one, and I plan on being on YouTube for a long time. Like, this is just the beginning. So I'm gonna try to stand on business and talk about anime, because it's worth having the next generations know about. That's all I know. So peace out, y'all.